Just here with Grant Black after Derby Day defeat here at Pontefract. Grant, just your thoughts and feelings on the game and performance today.
Obviously, listen, very much so when you've been beat 4-0. Said obviously the first goal was going to be vital, I think, on a bank holiday weekend. On the Saturday, Monday, I think that first goal is always important, because I think if you get the first goal, you sort of galvanise the adrenaline and stuff like that, carries you through the game, I think. And I think if you did, it shouldn't happen, you know, but you see it at every level of football. And I think if you concede the first one, it kind of, you know, the lactic acid builds up and mentally you just feel goosed. And I think obviously we conceded the first goal and then got on top and started to create chances and look good. And then obviously when we concede the second, you know, which is just a strange one to concede, obviously. You just saw it. I don't think there's any. You can listen. The lads were rallying each other. We're rallying them. You can sort of do as much as you can, but I think you just saw Saturday, long distance Tuesday, just sap out of them. And I think obviously mentally and physically they were just drained there. And obviously we're going to concede another two. But listen, we often puffed and had a go at it the second half, and you know, we had to freshen it up today because, you know, there were players that weren't, you know, that pulled me and said they weren't physically right and needed a rest, you know, and I appreciate that honesty. And we've had to put people in, you know. No one wants to hear it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to make excuses. I ain't made excuses in there. But you know, you got Alex Peterson, you got Paddy Miller, you got Berkey, you got Fab, you got Keelan, striker we've signed from Alfreton, and you've got one more. My mind's gone blank on who the other one is, but you got 6 starters there, all missing, and we're going to find it difficult. You know, they're in a never-ending pot of players that we can go for and bring in. So, like I said, and I've just said to the lads there, they've got to ride that one out today, or we have as a group. We're early on into the season. It's bad. It looks bad. 4-0 is negative, and there'll be lots of negativity, and we accept that. And that's part and parcel of football. Listen, we're still in next round of FA Cup, which is a big game for us as a club on Saturday, and it'll help us to hopefully get that cup atmosphere and generate that. The Saturday, Tuesday games have stopped after that, which gives us a chance, hopefully, to get Berkey, Paddy, and potentially one of the others at Keelan back in, going into the next set of league games. But you know, listen, we're 5 games into the season. It's hard to say it, you know, and I've just said to the lads in there, trying to put a positive spin on it. You know, we're level on points with Ponte today. They've won. They've gone up to 8th. You know, so there's a lot of teams with a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot more things in their favour. Who are in a similar sort of situation to us points wise. So, as like I said there. There'll be a lot of negativity about today's result and today's performance, but as a manager I can only look at it and say, you know, listen, we're not accepting it by a long way, but I think I have to look at the lads we've got in there, and they've given everything they can. There's no lack of desire or lack of anything from the players. It's just we've been beat today, and like I said, with 5 or 6 starters out of the team, it's difficult, and we've just got to do what we can to get through. Obviously last weekend and this weekend, which we've tried to do. We've got a good result Tuesday, and then obviously we got done on Saturday and today, which you come out of bank holiday weekend with no points again. It looks worse than it is, I think. So listen, I've just told the lads in there, we've got to be disappointed, all of us together as a group, not them and us and whoever else. We've all made mistakes today, whether it's us picking the team, the formation, the players not doing specific things. We've conceded 2 goals from set pieces again, which is, listen, we've got 6 players missing that are all big physical lads, but you know, the lads just, you know, we can't keep conceding them kind of goals. So we've all got to take responsibility today as a group, and like I've just said to them there, listen, we either feel sorry for ourselves and go hiding and dig ourselves into an hole, or like I said, we dust ourselves down, we train Thursday, we all take responsibility, we don't start blaming each other, the players, you know, backbiting each other. Don't want that, put it to bed, train Thursday, go and try and get a result against the team who are struggling as well, I think, in the league, Mask, and if we can get a win and bring that cup cup fever to us it. It helps, just like I said, just make today a little bit easier, and that's what we've got to aim to do now. We've got to try and get a couple of bodies in before Saturday that are not cup tied, which is a difficult thing to do, and obviously, if possible, get some work into a couple of the other lads from Emily, and maybe get them into the squad for Saturday.
All right, mate, well, that's all I've got for you today, mate. Unlucky today and good luck on Saturday against Marsk.